What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Get this. Most avoided heavyweight acclaimed destroyed Anthony Joshua allegedly in sparring, and he says, quote, he won't fight me now. Okay, and this is what he went on to say. He said, I smashed them. I destroyed them in the gym. That's the reason why they don't want to fight me. And who this person is Martin Bakali. Okay. Now, Bakali, I said allegedly. Bakali has claimed to put it on Usyk, to put it on Dubois, to put it on Joyce and Joshua. So that's 4 people that he's claimed to pieced up in sparring. And let me counterpunch. I think one thing we need to understand about Martin Bakali is Martin Bakali, by this point of proclaiming that he's took all these guys to school and gave them the business and gave them the blues in the square circle. I think what he's trying to do, he's trying to gain traction by talking up those guys and what he did to them when he could. And I think anybody that does that, he's just looking for a name for himself. And I think for Martin Bakali, I think he should handle his business, okay, against Jared Anderson. That's what he should do. Because if he doesn't beat Jared Anderson, all this talk about what he did to AJ and Joyce and Usyk and Dubois doesn't mean anything. Because I think a lot of people talk about what happened in sparring. You know, look at Hrgovic, for example. You know, you're talking about a time frame. You're talking about a window, okay? A window of time that fighter may not have been 100%. And let's be honest, when you're sparring anybody, how often are you in 100% capacity? How 100% prepared are you really? Like, how are you? Like, how prepared are you? Because it's sparring that gets you prepared for the actual fight, right? So how prepared are you really? You know what I mean? And Martin Bakali is a guy that I think he's a pretty good fighter, but I've seen him outworked by Michael Hunter, a smaller heavyweight. Maybe Martin Bakali's good at fighting bigger heavyweights, but guess what? He's not going to be in there with a big heavyweight. He's going to be in there with a tall, rangy, quick, talented heavyweight. Someone that could duplicate greater or equal of speed and aggression as Michael Hunter. And he's younger. Jared Anderson. So before he talks about all these other fighters, I look at that as a pure come up or traction seeking and distraction. Because we've heard this from Martin Bakali before, but every time he gets an opportunity, he says, I know I pieced him up, I beat him, I destroyed him, I smashed him. You know, he talks kind of funny like that. But he always brings that up. And like, that's his claim to fame. But understand, claim to fame and talking of something that nobody really saw, unless there's footage of it. Okay, that's the next best thing from saying what I've done, if it really happened, is proof that you've done what really happened, right? Footage. So if you don't have the footage, you're just capping. That's all you're really doing at that point. Okay, so let's see what you can do in the ring. Because remember what happened to Hrgovic. He got pieced up. And, of course, you know, he mentioned the sparring sessions of Danny Dubois, and it didn't work out so good for him. But you guys tell me what you think of Martin Bakali saying that he smashed Anthony Joshua in sparring. That's why he won't want to fight him. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.